Ravens guy, let's go, we spinning the block. Alabama hip hop radio, tune in while we go down spinning the block. Tasmanian devil time in the way I go out spinning. Topics, information pending. We wanna know what you witness. What led you up in this position? From the school of hard knocks, gonna knock off your socks. When we go and spin the block.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl Rave, the Gemini. Y'all already know I got 1,000 faces and be in 1,000 places and have everything in the world to say. And you know, we got another episode of Spin the Block on Alabama Hip Hop Radio. And you know, I got a guest with me as always today. Man, this is a dope ass person, man. He be on it. He be doing his shit. He really do. I feel like, me personally, he's very underrated. And I feel like y'all be looking past him. So I'm like, I'm finna show him out and he can explain his, he tell all his shit that he be doing. Y'all give it up for zaythebull, baby.
What's up, everybody? Thank you, Raven, for having me.
No problem. It's all good. You doing well today? How your day been going?
Just a little work today, and you know, go home, get ready for this, and shoot down here to Mobile.
I know this is my last off day.
Yeah.
And I go back to work tomorrow for the whole weekend, and I'm dreading it. When you have 3 off days back to back, that Friday you be like, dang.
And then you got to go back on the weekend. That's horrible, right there.
Well, it's okay though. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be all right.
Okay, yeah. They gonna make it. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, look, they gonna make it. They pay pretty good, so I'm gonna be good. Okay. I'll get past it.
Hey, that's all that matters.
What you say? Well, Zay, as you can see, what we did here on Spin the Block, we got these questions here. And what I want you to do, we're going to slide that back. You just spin it. Going to spin it about 3-4 times. And whatever question lands, you're going to have to answer. And let's see what it going to do. All right.
Okay, then.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, so this is why I had to cut. So what is your affiliation as far as with Rap Function, and Unicorn Bounty Hunters?
All right. So, let's see. Maybe not too long ago, you remember Tim OG was throwing those dope-ass shows?
Yeah, it's a dope-ass show.
It's a dope-ass show. I met Ali through Jay Haynes. I've been knowing him for a long time since, like, FBJ, RIP to FBJ, since we were downtown rapping on Spin the Block and stuff like that. Rapping at the Art Walk.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, rest in peace, best friend. I love you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he started. I remember when he started doing all that.
Right.
Yeah,
he did a lot of stuff, and a lot of people overlooking that now that he's gone. But forever, FBJ will live, in my heart, and that's my guy right there. And but. So I got real close with Ali, and we started conversating on the phone because, I live in Central now. So, I want to touch everybody. I want to speak to everybody, but I can't see y'all all the time. So I do the phone conversations, and it's almost the same, maybe better at some points, But me and Ali, we just have a good relationship, just music-wise. We got a few songs coming out together, and I just support them because they're doing a lot. I posted the other day talking about Rap Functions as a standard. That's the only people that's really throwing shows other than, shout out to HD, Young HD, and Twist Up, with the little showcase, but no one else is really doing that right now.
Yes, they sure is. And we're back, y'all. Sorry for that. We had a little moment going on, got to take care of some business first. All right. So back to what you were saying about with Rap Function and UBA. She was saying that you do have a good relationship with Ali and everybody. You've been knowing Jay Haynes and all of them as well.
Right. I've known Jay Haynes longer than I've known Ali. And, when me and Jay Haynes and FBJ and TJ So High, we were all, just out there rapping on the block. Ali and them were, around there. They were...
Yeah.
They were standing by. They may have not been rapping or, but they were there. So just having that, I guess that just knowing each other from that scene really helped out on our relationship. And we really see a lot of things the same way, I think, Shout out to Ali Kazam, man. Shout out Yurmeshi, the guy.
They've been doing their thing. I've been seeing them shoot. I remember when they first started with doing the open mic. The mic check, I know I was one of the first judges to be on there, and I was like, I like the setup. I like the fact in general, how they be pushing, they be doing their thing. Right. Ali, you're a little controversial, but it's okay. You stir the pot for a reason because you make people think about stuff, you know. So shout out to you. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it either.
I ain't got time to be beefing and going back and forth with people. You look, more power to you, cause baby, the way you know how these people gonna be to look, it get real.
He know how to rile somebody up though.
Yeah,
he
know how to stir that pot. He
Mm-hmm.
know what to say, but he do it in a way that it's not like, you know, on a disrespectful level.
Right.
It's more like calling you out, like, hey, give me some. I got questions.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna give me these answers?
Right.
You know,
And
it make sense.
And everybody's got their own opinions, you know. Like, so it's just about, are you willing to type it in that post box? That's all it really boils down to. Are you willing to express, you know, because I like to say, you know, if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So I guess if you got to put it out there and you need to get it off your chest, maybe that could be the best way. Maybe that's his therapy, you know, not to make the, you know, whole conversation about Ali, but he's a great guy, man. I ain't gonna take nothing from him.
But give flowers when due. He be doing his thing.
Yep.
Okay.
We gonna spin again?
Yeah, we're gonna spin it again.
All right, let's see what we get.
It's a question I'm looking for to hit here, but I'm wait. Hopefully it hits there. Every time I put that on there, everybody get that question. All right.
I was ready for that one. I see.
You seen that?
Just go get it. I was like,
all right.
Yeah, I was kind of hyped for this one.
You was hyped for this one. Hey, we can go to it. So, what are your thoughts, your personal thoughts and opinions when it comes to the mobile music scene, or just even the entertainment scene in general?
Okay, and Mobile.
Yes, in Mobile,
Okay.
Just Mobile.
I love Mobile personally. You see, I love to come from my city and come up here and meet and greet and know all these people. You know, I probably know more people here than I know in my own city, and I know everybody in my city. So if that stands on anything, but the Mobile music scene, it's nice. It could be beautiful though. It really could. If everybody, you know, we always say this, everybody work together, it could all be, you know, perfect harmony. But I don't know if that's possible. I think it's plausible. I think if people want to get to somewhere and get to a bigger place, to be like that Atlanta, to be like that South Florida, I think that we got to make a way for each other, you know, and we got to work together as much as we can. I love Mobile. I love all the music. I get conflicted sometimes with, like, the day I'm voting. You know, I'm voting on the not for the
Fantasy Awards.
No, for
the Alabama Music
Oh,
Awards.
yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm voting for that today, and I see a bunch of names on these votes, and I ain't never heard of none of these people. I done did 6 open mics. I didn't meet none of those rappers on those open mics. I didn't meet none of those rappers at my shows that I went to, you know, the rap functions, the stuff like that. And I'm not saying they're out there, but where are they? Like, I ain't never seen them.
Yeah, because that's you know, that was the thing. I seen a lot of people post. Even somebody tagged me, was like, hey, I only know these people. I don't know the rest of these people. Like, and it's crazy to say that because it's like, you know how they say you got to promote yourself. You need to promote yourself better. You got to sit here and put that work in and, you know, do everything like you're supposed to. And some people don't do that. And, you know, so it'd be a whole different thing for real. And it's like you said before, that we have to unify. But everybody got their pride. Everybody got their egos. A lot of people are very also cynical to a certain degree. They always think there are people out here that's just only for the benefit of themselves. But there are people out here that want to see you win, that want to benefit, and want you to, you know, shine and get your flowers and everything.
Right.
But
bridging the gap. That's bridging the gap. You got to find them people that you like, the people that make that music, that you like their music.
Yes.
Connect with them. See if y'all can do a song together. You know,
but people don't like to open their mouths either, and that's crazy.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Internet and say this, that, and the third, but you can't reach out to the person that you claim you want to work with or you want to learn from, because, like I said, that pride.
Right.
That pride.
And you touched on something. You got to promote yourself. You know, and hey, maybe some people are not doing enough. You know, I didn't see my name on there, and I'm not mad about it. I've never seen it on there, so I'm not doing this for nominations or rewards or rewards. I do it because I love it, so it don't matter. I don't give a damn if I ever win a Grammy or a MTV, BET award. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna do it regardless. You know, be an old man doing it. It don't matter to me. because I love it. This passion is in me, and I'm maybe not rap for the rest of my life, but there's gonna be something in music I do if I got to be the guy that unifies it, because I know a lot, you know, and if I don't know it, I know someone that does know it that I can call and ask them about it, and they're gonna give me the answer, and that's how you build relationships. Your net worth is your network. Your network is your net worth. Come on. Gain
I
it.
like that. I like
it.
that.
You got to know people. You ain't never going. It's about who you know. It's about who you know.
Preach.
Yeah.
Preach, boy, because I think I can speak from experience on that, because like I said, that's how people tend to look at what I do, because I know so many goddamn people. And not just from just being in music, just being supportive, or I had an experience with them outside of doing music, or, you know, we hung out, we partied. They comfort or something, they ear to listen to, they shoulder cry, just anything in general.
Right.
Or just make them laugh because I did something stupid, you know? So it's a big thing. Y'all got to promote yourselves, man.
And come out to events, and that helps you promote yourself, because I met Raven through an event, through Mic Check, and then we met again at rap functions, and then just so you know, on and on and on, and now I'm sitting here, you know, spinning the block with you. You know what I mean?
What you say? Like y'all gotta sit out here and promote yourself. You're your best promoter, to be honest. You yourself, your brand, your self-expression, your best promoter. Y'all gotta do better. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I feel like I gotta do better.
Yep,
you know?
we all do. And you're speaking for me too, because I feel like I gotta do better. Everyone should be doing better. Ain't no one at they end goal. Ain't nobody at the, you know, the blue levels, the OMB Peasy levels. They ain't nobody's there. So why not keep working to get there?
If you're really serious about it.
Right.
That's the thing. You know how some people, you know, they'll be like, oh, they just doing it. They think it's easy, and it's like, no, this shit is like a job. Like you have to put in the work.
It ain't like it is a job.
Well, it is a job.
Yeah.
Little correction. It is a job.
It is a job.
You gotta really put your forth and effort to it, you know, and it'll pay off. You gotta work hard. You gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
You gotta make connections. You gotta build relationships with people. Let me repeat that again. Build relationships with people. Even if it's not a friendship, build a good partnership, a business relationship with people, because that's what's going to take you far. And that one person, especially when you do good with them, that's a word of mouth. Like,
definitely.
They'll be like, oh, if somebody looking for something, oh, like, you know, we need some artists. Like, oh, yeah, I know zaythebull, he a good person. Let me get his Instagram, his Facebook, or let me see his music. And boom, you got a gig. Right. You ain't know nothing about it. You get a paid gig or something, some type of opportunity. You know? So. And
every time someone calls me, like Jay Haynes called me the other night, and he was just letting me in on some stuff, letting me know about stuff that he had going on. And he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing something like this. And I threw him my idea. I was like, hey, man, maybe you should do it like this. He was like, man, that's a really good idea. So that one little thing right there could help someone else grow. You know? Don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah, you gotta be asking. They don't have to speak to us. They could just be working. But it's okay. They're nice. They're nice. We're going to spin again.
All right, let's get it.
Personal thoughts.
What the hell can that be about?
I promise you, it's not that bad. So.
Nah, you good.
What are your personal thoughts on yourself as an artist? Like, what are some things you feel like you should improve? You feel like that you should improve yourself on? What are some things that you feel like you almost perfected it? You know, what are some of these improvements that you feel like?
I don't think I perfected anything yet. Maybe writing. That could be the closest thing I'm at right now. Is I it ain't much for me to write. Content. I definitely need to improve on that. I need to make more content. You know, a lot of people say that I do a lot of things, you know, on social, but it is a lot of things that I'm doing, but they're not always the right things. A lot of times, as an artist, an engineer, you know, all these different hats I'm wearing, sometimes I just want to write. That's the easiest thing for me to do. And this goes out for all artists. Like, don't pick the easiest thing to do. Sometimes you got to pick the hardest thing to do, and that's going to bring you up the ladder more. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's easy to sit down, Zay, and write a song. You know, I can do that all day, every day. I love doing that.
Yeah.
But let's sit down with the phone. Let's make some content. Let's make a video. Let's tell our stories. Because that's another thing I want to really get into is tell my story. I have a really interesting story. And a lot of people don't know it because I never really indulged in it a lot other than in my music. But I never really hit the mic and just told people, hey, this is kind of how I grew up. And people are interested in that. As much as people don't think they are, people love that.
Yeah, they love to see where you came from in general. Because one thing I like to learn about people where they came from and how they grew up, because you can hear it sometimes in their music. You can hear that authenticity. Like, hey, they talking about stuff they dealt with. I hate when I see rappers rap about stuff that they don't know nothing about or ain't experienced. They might rap about something they experienced from they seen their family members do, but not themselves. Like, that's like a kind of a pet peeve with me. It's
kind of like the Plies treatment. That's the Plies treatment where he was rapping about his brother, telling his brother's story, but it wasn't really Plies' story.
Yeah. It's that, and that. I mean, it's good for marketing, but I don't know. I like the real shit.
It's a double-edged sword, because I'm was a big Plies fan, when he was coming out. And I think everybody everybody loved Plies, and loved that story that he was telling. And sometimes, maybe it don't have to be your story, but you gotta put yourself in there. I think that's the most important part, is just being yourself, being telling people who you are, and as soon as you do that organic, that's organic, that you don't have to be no one, you don't have to act like nothing, you don't have to be the biggest gangster, you ain't got to be none of that, biggest drug dealer, like Paper Trail say, everybody ain't selling dope, you know what I mean?
What you say, y'all, cause y'all do it, everybody doing it, some of y'all still here, y'all must ain't doing enough, but y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do,
exactly.
There's something going on. Oh, man.
That's real, though.
But, I mean, that's a good thing, especially, like I said, I've heard and read from, look at previous podcasts and interviews you've done, and you say that writing is your thing, so if you could, would you just stick to songwriting, like get paid to just write songs or write jingles for people?
Not people, but companies.
You know what?
Yeah.
He changed that quick. He said companies.
Yeah, not people, but like
you don't want to be no ghostwriter.
Nah, I mean maybe like R&B singer or something like that, like a singer, not a rapper. No one could really. To me personally, no one's gonna do my rhymes justice like I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I got 24 hours of music, so like we could start my catalog right now, and tomorrow, at this time, we wouldn't have heard the same song twice.
Ooh, that's some good music. That's
yeah.
And a lot of people don't even have 12 hours of music for real.
Right.
And so that's
yeah.
good.
You think about a song is 3 minutes, and then just an hour, so
within an hour, that's 6-7 songs. Some people only got like maybe half or 12. They might have 6 hours maybe at best.
Yeah, I probably got more songs that start with the letter S than most people have total.
Why so specific with the letter S?
Well, I mean, all the, I couldn't do X or nothing like that, but yeah, S is a lot. There's a lot of S songs. Like, I don't know why. It always happens like that. I'm like, damn, why do I got all these S songs?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but that's something that I feel like I could do, is the jingle thing, that Pusha T got the McDonald's jingle, stuff like that. Yeah. So, like, I think it could be done easy video games, too. See, those placements are really key. When you're an artist, all of those placements, not just streaming, not just shows, not just the album sales or whatever, streaming, whatever it is, merch, like all that other stuff, video games, movies, shows, intros, a DJ intro, like an intro for this show.
Shout out to Unknown, because he did the intro for my song.
Then, yeah, shout out to Unknown. Me and him got a dope song that we're working on together.
He coming on the show, too.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I got to get him. But that's good, because I know one of the people I previously interviewed, HME Swag, he got his song placement in a scary movie.
That's dope.
And it's a good thing, but I think the thing too, some people don't know how to get into that too, because I wouldn't mind hearing something about Artist Mobile having their song playing on 2K, right. NBA 2K or something like that, or anything of that nature.
Well, LinkedIn, International Movie Database, IMDb. You know, where you look at the movie, see who's on the movie or whatever. You go there. All the people that pick the audio or the soundtracks for those movies or those video games, they're going to be on that list. Then go to LinkedIn, find that person, send them an email, a professional email. Don't just slide through like, hey, I got a good song for you. You know, professional email. Even if you can't write it, go to
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Let them write it.
He done dropped y'all a gem. Y'all need to go and hop on that. See,
Exactly.
He done gave y'all some knowledge for some of y'all artists that don't know nothing.
And then that's how you get those placements. And you also go to a publishing company. Most people don't even have their pub right, like their publishing right. So that's another key thing that you really need to be working on too, because if you do get the placement and your paperwork's not right, you're not going to see the residuals that you're supposed to see.
Facts. You can see. Knowledge is power, y'all.
That's right.
Go on, spin it again for me.
I'm curious to know what your
creative
space.
Yes. Your creative space. Because like I said, I know that before you was writing poetry, which that's a big thing for me. I write poetry too. So
do you?
Yes, I do.
That's what's up.
Yes, I was doing, before any of all this, I was writing poetry at a young age, like writing poems that was making people think about stuff in different situations. I was the youngest nominated in 2006 for Poet of the Year out of all 50 states. I was only 14.
Whoa. Oh, you're way better than me.
I didn't go to Las Vegas because I was 14.
Okay.
My mom was not going to let me go out there. But, that's
crazy. That's dope.
Yeah, so I understand. Like, I be cracking jokes where I'm like, oh, you know, I can't rap, but you can write poetry, though. It's almost the same thing, though. It's not. You know, that's my opinion.
It's not.
Okay,
it's
good.
not.
I'm good. So, for your creative space, you write poetry. Like, what is your perfect scene? Like, what would be the best, your time when you get into that creative mode where you want to write, when you want to do music? Like, what time? What be going on? Or is it a certain feeling you feel? Like,
it's
or your ambiance, that, like, what's going on? Like, I know me, it be 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm just up and can't sleep and I'm listening to music and I start getting ideas for stuff for my content out the blue and just start going on my phone, looking up stuff, typing stuff, and I usually create right then. And probably smoking sometimes.
Right.
Just, too. So.
It's all the environment's gotta be right. I'm pretty automatic with whatever I need to do with the writing phase. Like I could be in the yard with my kids. They could be playing. I'm writing in my phone. You know, maybe one earbud in. You know, I got the beat playing. I'm writing. But like ideal would be just I have a studio at the house, so just locked in, maybe 1-2 people or no one. Maybe the kids are running around, you know. I got 3 kids, so like nothing's really breaking my concentration, you know. I'll tune there. I'm locked in. But I used to write really well in the morning. So I used to wake up like fresh mind, coffee, little, you know, did that little correctly, you know. And I used to get it, but morning, I said this in a song, I said morning, nighttime has become my new altar. You know, I love the night. I love when that moon come up. I feel so, my vibration's higher now.
You know, the nocturnal.
Yeah, and I'll be, you know, like tomorrow I'll get off work early and I'll go home and I'll be in there from like 12 to like 4 in the morning. Yeah, just writing, creating, mixing, you know, everything, making content. There's no really particular time. I might take my lunch break at work and go write a song. Like 11 Summer, I wrote that on my lunch break at work.
I like 11 Summer.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That was when I went through your cat, I was like, yeah, this was my favorite.
Yeah, it's a lot of songs, so
it's a lot. I couldn't finish. I was sitting here like, God damn.
Yeah, it's
you got a catalog though, so it's like, but
Spotify is probably about, I think it's like 140 right now on Spotify. It's not always about having that one hit. That's why I try to tell artists sometimes it's not about having one hit, but if you had 100 songs and you got 10,000 streams on all those songs, it'd be equal to 1 million.
Yeah.
So
And
Just
people,
keep.
people ain't gonna. I was like, every song you do, they'll
Right.
have them top 2-3 songs that they'll listen to, and they'll listen that on repeat. You can imagine how many times they'll listen to a song in a year. I know it's some songs I listen to probably almost 20 times a week, guaranteed.
Yep.
That's
Me
100
too.
a month.
I worked with a lady. She said she went to a country concert last Friday at the Soul Kitchen, and she only went to see the artist for one song. And she paid like $60-something for the ticket.
Yeah,
For one song.
I've done that. I've definitely done that. Don't know any other song, but
No.
that one song I want to hear, and I'm satisfied. Yep.
That's how it
definitely
is.
do be
We,
like that.
we used to buy albums just for one song. See, there used to be a
$20.
$20 for one CD just to hear that one song they've been playing on the radio 4,000 times before the CD actually dropped.
The music video you see about 6 times a day.
Yeah, watching MTV Jams, BET, 106 in Park.
Yeah.
That's the era that I come from. Getting home from school first.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, we was really running inside when like the commercial used to be on 106 in Park. We was really inside, like
Them
we was
days,
not.
I used to have all the TVs on BET at 5 p.m. All 106 in Park is playing,
Yeah.
even though they only play like 1 minute, of it, 1 minute, 1 minute and a half.
Yeah.
You was sitting there listening, like, you
Yeah,
your song.
loved it.
Yes, those were the days. I wish they'd bring them back, but it ain't the same. Though.
No, it ain't because they can't even play the video now on TV. Like
It's too
much. It's guns and all this other stuff. Like it's got to
we
be.
had it, like, during then we had those kind of videos.
That came on.
Yeah, it came on BT Uncut.
Yeah, that was that late night.
That was that 2 a.m. when you sneaking and staying up knowing you supposed to be asleep because you got school in the morning.
Right, and that's when you was writing your poetry.
Yeah, that's what I was writing poetry at 12, 13 years old, talking about peer pressure and stuff.
That's
Meanwhile, watching tip drill.
I love that. That's a classic video. I'm just gonna say that's a classic
Yeah,
video.
You can't like.
Yeah.
Growing up, I don't care if you a good child or bad child. If you watch BET, you seen that video.
You had
seen
to.
the uncut version of the video.
You had to. That video can't even make it to YouTube, can it? You think?
I don't know, because it was that one part at the end with the 2 girls they always cut out, and I
Yep.
think that's the reason why it really was uncut, because it was showing booties and all that other stuff. Hey, y'all watch that. That's a good classic video.
I don't know where y'all go, OnlyFans or something. I don't know where you gonna watch it at.
And trust me, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. We got one more for it. We already did that. I'm finna pick a question.
Oh, that's what I want. I want the question you want. Tell a story.
Tell a story. All right. I actually like that one. I came up with that one like literally 10 minutes before you came.
Really?
Yes. All right. So, when people write, most people when they write songs, I love the songs where they do tell a story. Pick one of your songs that you've written and tell the story behind it. Yeah, you got enough songs, and I know you got some stories. You could pick that one.
All right. Does the song have to be out? Should the song be out, or you?
It
you
don't
think?
have to be out.
Okay. I got this. I got a bunch of songs, but I could do 2. Can I do 2?
Yes,
Bro?
you can do 2.
I'll make them quick.
You can do 2.
Okay. I have an unreleased song. It's called "Story of Aquarius." It's about my mom. My mom was an Aquarius.
So is my mom.
Okay, shouts out to that. Shouts out to that. But my mom passed away 2 years ago, and I had a pretty good childhood with her. It was okay, but my mom had some addictions, and I wrote the song about her addictions and how it affected me as a child and how I grew up with these I guess complications of just being a grown man with a single mom, because my mom was a single mom. She was raising me, but she had addiction. So it became hard for her, and I could never forgive her for that. Right? But then she passed out of nowhere, and I got stuck with this moment in my life where, damn, I won't never be able to say sorry to my mom. She won't never be able to say sorry to me. She won't never see her grandkids like that. And I had to put that in a song. So in the song I say, I was listening to it at work today, and my buddy was just like, bro, like, this is sad. The first day I recorded it, I was listening in the studio. My wife came in there. She was like, this is a sad song. I was like,
but it brings that emotion out of people, and those, like I said, those are you going through something, emotions. Sometimes you write your best stuff.
That is the best stuff, when you're telling a story and it's a real story that you actually went through. But that's one of them. It'll be out this year. I'll say this real quick. I'm vowed to release every song I have in my stash by the end of 2024. So every song I have that's recorded and ready, they'll all be out before the 31st of December.
Okay.
So even if that's got to be a song a week or maybe 2.
God damn, that's still a lot. We ain't even month 6 we ain't halfway though. God.
Yeah, that's 37 weeks starting on July 1st. It'll be 37 weeks till December, and back.
Guess what? It ain't stopping shit. We back again for the second time. Okay, so explain before we go. Let me just explain that second one.
Okay, yeah. So the song is only on my YouTube. It's just a beat I just jacked. I just heard it. It was a Nipsey Hussle type beat.
Yeah.
So I felt like I really needed to just address this, but it's called Holding Back Tears. It's a story about last July. My wife was having our baby, Emery. I actually named Emery after FBJ. His name is Emery James Zell. So, yeah, I actually named him after FBJ. But she was having him, and she had the epidural, if you know about this, and it made her blood pressure drop, and she was pretty much like gone. Like, she looked like a ghost laying in the bed. Yeah, so like, if you go, it's on my YouTube, Holding Back Tears, but I tell the whole story in it. And man, I'm not a very emotional person, but I know how to tap into my emotions. But when I was writing, I was crying because it was the only thing in my life I'm 36, so it was the only thing in my life, I was 35 at the time, that had really, nothing could really like break my vocals. Like, I'll talk through a funeral and make you laugh at a funeral. Like, I do not play like, and I couldn't say nothing. Like, it took everything out of me. The nurses and the doctor, they were just looking at me like, are you okay? Like, do you need to go outside? This and that. I'm cussing. That's the only thing I could really do was just show anger at that point. I'm a man, so it's, it's hard to.
Yeah, I already know.
Mm-hmm. And they're just looking at me like, and then the anesthesiologist came back in. They were like, "He's gonna kick your ass." But I wrote that song about it, and that's something that I've been thinking about. But it's something that everything that's been happening lately, and I'm a big energy guy, so like, I feel it, and it's telling me to tell my story. It's like, Zay, just stop putting it in the back of stage, and put it in the front of stage, and people are going to love you more for it. And then we even hit the thing and said, tell a story. So it was just like, damn, like everything. Like, a lady at work was like, hey, you should tell more stories like that in your songs. And another person like, do this. And I'm watching this podcast, and they're like, hey, yeah, just as you're an artist, just tell your story. Like, I'm just like, okay, so.
For you, it's like, which one?
Yeah, which one? Right.
Oh, man. But that's still something. I can't wait till you drop that. I want to hear that.
The holding back tears is out. It's on YouTube.
I'm gonna go in because I just subscribed to your YouTube, so I'm gonna look and listen to that too.
But story
is, see a message that I'm gonna see. When you see me message you with the crying emoji,
okay, then
you gonna know, like, yeah, she listened to it.
And then the story of Aquarius, it'll be out this year. That's my goal. I just read that. They're all coming out. I'm not holding back no more music.
No, don't hold nothing back.
I'm not.
Put your shit out.
I'm putting all of it out.
Put it all out. Well, Zay, could you tell my lovely audience where they can find you at, your social media, your music? We already know it's on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah.
But, where they can add you, if they want to collab with you or anything,
Yeah, so if you want to collab, you can send an email to zaythebull@gmail.com. If you want to connect with me on IG, it's Don_zaythebull or just zaythebull. YouTube is Zay Major Work. or you just put in zaythebull. Honestly, you could just Google me, like I always say. Just Google me, zaythebull. I'm on every platform you could think of, TikTok, Snapchat. What else is there? All of it.
I don't even get on Twitter or X, so I was like,
yeah, I don't do the Twitter X. But I watched today. They were talking about Snapchat, and they said that Snapchat pays. I was watching Bootleg Kev, and he was like, Snapchat pays him more than any other thing. Yeah, they pay him the most for the content on Snapchat. Because you could do a little segment on there. You remember? You know how it is?
I didn't know that. And see, I got a good 8,000 followers on my Snapchat.
See?
So I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm about to tap into this.
Yeah, you got to get to that. And then you could put little segments of this on here, on Snapchat, like little snippets, and then send them to the real video on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, see?
See,
I'm fucking up. I gotta get. Look, he just threw me. He just gave me some knowledge I need to know, y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, we gonna have to talk. Yeah,
Raven, you know my first mixtape was called Kicking Knowledge, and that's for a reason.
Yeah, you kicking knowledge. He done dropped by two or three gems for everybody within this interview alone, man. God damn. But I appreciate you coming to spend the block with me today. It's all love. I'm proud of you. I'm wishing you nothing but the best this year. Drop all 60,000 of your songs this year.
I am. Hey, I'm proud of you for this platform and the way you're holding it and your stature on it. It's really respectable, and I'm rocking with it the long way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's my baby.
Yeah.
Until next time, you guys. Rave the Gemini, zaythebull, Spin the Block, Alabama Hip Hop Radio. We out of here.
Shout out Snoop and Dirty Dan and Hackett.
What? I got it now. I always have a problem doing that noise. You gonna be like, Raven, did you really just do that? I damn sure did.
Dan, you gonna have to trademark that one.
Yeah, he got to trademark that. He could probably make some money off of that.
Yeah.
Busted. These exotic flavors that we're tasting. Misdirection means we fooled all your players. Miss Onion Booty, yes, I peeled all her layers. Alpha or Omega from the days we called it major. Today's a new day, but we're still dodging danger. Out here on the run and we were just teenagers. The same look that's on the faces of these strangers. Alpha or Omega from the days we called it major. My game plan is foolproof and your ways are evil. I make the product then proceed to sell it. Take note, you can use this knowledge. Top rope, I'm just dropping rockets. Got off the phone with A when we was talking profit. This the hustle, they might have to knock it. But to change the topic, I'm talking Billy